So, a business communication tool helps simplify and streamline your communication with organized conversations, information that's easy to find, and connecting to the tools you love. To put it simply, it helps improve your team's overall productivity and in turn impacts your business's performance. Click is one such business communication tool that goes a step ahead of just connecting people. It's a very simple interface where your users can get started very easily without spending more time on knowing how to use the software. And it not only provides efficient communication, it goes a step ahead and provides a collaborative environment where you can connect all the tools, create tools using the Zoho Click platform, and collaborate as a team on the whole. So basically, it serves as a single platform for all your people, projects, and tools in one place. ZoClick is built on the base of security, so it provides unimpeccable security and keeps your data safe. And one other USP is that it compared to the price and the set of features it offers at a very competitive pricing. So moving on, the way we work is consistently evolving. For instance, before COVID 19, none of us would have imagined about completely adopting working from home. With that now, the concept of hybrid workplace model is growing. It's nothing but a flexible workplace model that is designed to support a distributed workforce of both in-office and remote workers. So be it remote working or working from office or hybrid workspace, there are certain significant factors that contribute to the successful functioning of any team. A team in turn gives the business, a successful team in turn gives the business an edge over its competitors. So now I'll take you through two key factors that's responsible for successful functioning of any team. One is collaboration and the other is efficient project management. First, let's see about the importance and benefits of collaboration. So, no successful organization runs without collaboration in the workplace, as we all know. Collaboration is the act of individuals working together to make unified decisions. It happens in all types of settings, whether teams are remote or stationed at office premises, collaboration is important. Ultimately, the goal of workplace collaboration is to maximize the chances of success by administering an open, communicative, and collaborative experience among all members of an organization. So, collaboration in teams enables employees to share knowledge, work more efficiently and effectively. Each member of the team is like another resource or tool that a team member can leverage to make better and smarter decisions. Now that we've seen the importance of collaboration in a brief, let's see what are some of the benefits it offers. So the importance recap is that it increases competence and promotes problem solving when we work in groups. And the next is when efficient collaboration, people are constantly updated with new information. It continues the momentum and creates a cycle of ideation that can expedite innovation and creative solutions. The other benefit or importance is that collaboration also boosts learning and skill sharing. When you have people working together, there's tremendous opportunity for individuals to learn from each other. With collaboration in the workplace, it helps create an open environment where people feel valued and heard. So, employees who are valued and heard will obviously be happy, and happy employees positively contribute to the good company culture. And the other point is that it helps align remote and distributed teams. The workforce is more distributed than ever now. Some organizations have multiple offices spread across the globe. Some companies employ only remote workers at this situation, and some organizations have a hybrid of the latter two. It's even more critical enough to promote collaboration and include remote teams so that everyone stays updated, aligned, and connected. So, moving on, Let's see what project management is. So, statistical evidence shows that efficient project management can boost the performance of an organization, but only 46% of organizations place importance in project management even now. Efficient project management directly paves way for better results. When done right, project management positively impacts productivity at an organizational level and in turn helps the business run more smoothly. We can avoid delays and ensure work is delivered on time with proper process in place. Also, a clear and an organized plan paves way for better collaboration. So, collaboration and project management are intertwined with one another. Also, good project management helps every team member stay on the same page and focus on work that matters. It also helps ensure that the team strives efficiently towards a common and delivers the work on time despite the obstacles or bottlenecks that they face. And the last point is that it helps forecast risks or issues early and arrive at very smarter and better data driven decisions. So, with proper scheduling, delegating tasks within specified time frame, following up with your team, tracking results and the progress of the project, managing multiple projects, these all become thoroughly impossible when you have multiple different tools to collaborate on projects. One requisite for efficient project management and collaboration is to have a tool that brings all your projects, peoples, and workflows together. So here you can see the five phases. This is a typical five phases that is involved in any project management framework. So right from initiating a plan and to putting it in paper and planning on how the resources to be allocated, planning on finances and everything, to executing the actual plan, tracking results and closing the project, there are different kinds of processes involved in all these phases, and having a tool for each of these phases. Say I use a tool for planning and a tool for tracking. I'll have to switch tabs between both and get the data for a single particular project. So now I'll take you through integrations for Click that can help you manage your entire project management phases right from within Click. So the first five integrations for the day that you're going to see is completely going to concentrate on how you can collaborate and manage your project efficiently right from within Click without having to switch tabs. So moving on, our first integration for the day is Zoho Projects integration for Click. So Zoho Projects is a cloud-based project management software which helps you plan your projects, track work efficiently, and collaborate with your team wherever they are. Right from initiating and planning to implementing and tracking, it helps people collaborate efficiently on all phases of the project management life cycle. So we'll see by integrating with project Zoho Projects for Click. The first thing is that you can sync any channel with a project of your choice to track project activities, take swift actions, and make sure everyone knows what's happening. Let me quickly go screen share and show you in real time how this project's integration works. So here's how the basic UI of Click will look like for all those who are new to Click. Let me quickly go to Projects Bot. So with Projects integration for Click comes the Projects Bot, where you can actually configure a particular channel or a project tab that you maintain in projects. So by clicking the configure option at the end of the project bot action, I can get to set a default portal. Say in Zoho Projects, I have 5 portals for 5 different projects. I can configure here which project portal I want to configure and also map a channel here. Say, for example, projects update is a channel where me and my team talk about all the new project updates that comes for the Zilker mobile app. So I'll configure the Zilker portal here and then map the channel project updates here. You can also anytime modify the portal that you've already configured and also currently change the currently mapped channel and map a new channel. So all your notifications after mapping a channel will be posted in that particular channel. Here you can see overdue tasks for users is posted by the project's bot. Employee stats for the week is posted. On clicking on which you can see every single user's stats, tasks assigned, closed, and all the other details right from within the channel window. So likewise, by configuring a particular channel and mapping a portal, all your notifications from the projects tab will be pulled in right from within Click. You can get all data in your hands right from here. The other actions are add. You can add a task or a bug in your Zoho projects right from here. Say if I want to add a bug instantly to a portal, I'll just click on bug and then type the project in which select a project in which I want to add a bug, give it a title, add a description. If I have any supporting screenshots or documents with regards to the bug, I'll put a due date for resolution of the bug, and then add an issue. Click on add issue. This will instantly add an issue in Zoho projects portal that you have selected, and everyone will be notified of it in the channel that you have mapped. This way, using the add bot action, you can create a task or a bug instantly right from here. If you are someone who wants to see all your tasks currently, my tasks option here will pull a list of all your tasks that is assigned to you. If you don't have any tasks currently, it will say you to create a new task here. By clicking on view, I can view all the tasks that come here with a due date, priority range. I can mark it as closed right from here, or add comments to it, or view comments that are already been posted to my particular this task. So by stats, you can pull information on all the projects in the portal that you've mapped here. So a complete report for the particular project will be pulled in right from within the projects window. So by configuring or integrating Zoho projects with Click, right from adding tasks to bugs to pulling out reports, everything can be done from within here. One more important action is, say for instance, you can convert any message that is sent in any conversation, be it an individual DM or a channel conversation. You can convert it into a task or an issue instantly using the message actions. Let me go quickly show you an example. Say if I want to mark this image as a bug, I can go click on the... Okay, there's some issue and the screen is getting closed. We'll try one more time and I'll show you a screenshot of how this works actually. So hover over an image which you want to convert into a task or a bug. Click on the three ellipses icon and the more option. You can find an action called add an issue or create a task. So by clicking on add an issue, you can add this particular message as an issue in Zoho projects, or you can create this as a task in Zoho projects instantly. Say for example, your manager posts a message to you saying that the brochure must be ready by Wednesday next week. You can instantly create that as a task for you and assign it to you right from here using the message actions. So this is what we saw now. I showed you how mapping a channel will pull in all the notifications right into that particular channel. And then we saw how you can pull in reports by using the stats bot message action in projects bot. And then one other thing is /projects command will help you pull all open tasks and issues. For all those who are not aware of what a / command is in Click, / command permits you to call for actions right from any ongoing chat, a time saver for anyone who prefers command language. So for example, if you want to share a YouTube video with your colleague instantly, all that you have to do is go to the particular chat, type /YouTube, and you can see the YouTube command is here. And on executing this, you can search for the keyword and share any video right from here. There are more actions like slash add bug, which adds a bug instantly to Zoho projects, slash add record, slash asana and all. Slash commands basically prompts actions right from here with the right from the chat window. So this is how slash projects also work. Slash projects slash add bug will add bugs instantly or create a task in the projects portal that you've configured. Moving on, we also saw how using message actions, you can turn messages into tasks or issues. So that's Zoho Projects integration for Click for you. With that, our next integration is Scrum for Zoho Click. So Scrum is a lightweight framework that helps people, teams, and organizations generate value through adaptive solutions for complex problems. So Scrum comes in handy during the implementation phase of the project management life cycle. So Zoho Projects comes in handy right from the starting phase to the end phase, where you can plan a project in Zoho Projects and then track your reports also. Whereas Scrum comes in handy during the implementation phase. Say, for example, you're working for a big feature release. You can divide your teamwork items into small chunks and add it under different sprints in Scrum. Say, for example, here there's a Zilkal release that's been planned. So here, all major work items have been divided into 3 sprints. The first sprint is the website, which covers content and SEO, creative design, and web development. The sprint 2 contains all PR and social related works like cross promotion, Twitter and LinkedIn campaigns. The third sprint consists of all promotions that comes under blogs and newsletters. So this way you can divide any of your major release or big project works into different small chunks or sprints, and you can achieve your long-term goals by conducting periodic sprints like this with dedicated work items and attain maximum productivity. So you can create a sprint for a set timing. Say if I want to create a sprint that's going to be running for next 2 weeks for a particular project, I can create a sprint and run it in any particular channel. Like how we configured a channel for projects, you can configure and map a channel to run sprints notifications also. So here, as you can see, enable stand up is one option where if you enable it and select days in which you want to run stand-ups, there will be questions that will be posted in that particular channel on the chosen days. For example, say if you want to know if what work your teammates did yesterday and what are they doing today, and if there are any obstacles they are facing, you can add them as questions here and then set a timings in which you want to run those sprints and then run it in a channel, link a channel with it and run it with it. The questions will be posted and all the stand-up responses will be posted in that particular channel once when the stand-up meeting is done. So this way you can get to know what all work your teammate have completed, what are they working on currently, and if there are any obstacles, what are those. You can get a hold of all these answers or on all these responses in the channel that you have mapped by running stand-up meetings for particular timing, say for a week or for a month, depending on the size of your projects. The next thing is you can pull a detailed report for any specific sprint and stay updated on your work item status and measure your team's project progress. So here, as you can see, the work items to do in products, whatever has been done or whatever is pending is been listed here in a detailed way. Also, you can perform actions like ending the particular sprint, editing the sprint, or swapping the list in which the sprint is placed in, or adding a new work item. All these actions can be performed right from within the channel or the bot after pulling this report. So, for a quick recap, using sprints, you can divide all your work items into small chunks of sprints, run a sprint and stand-up meetings for a particular period of time and receive all the responses in a particular channel. All your notifications and report will be pulled in and then posted in a channel that you have mapped or in the bot that you use, Scrum bot that you use. So let me go share my screen and show you a quick demo of it. We'll not be showing demo for all integration, but then to start off with, I'll show you so that it'll be useful for you to see how it works in real time. So I hope you all can see my screen. So this is Scrum bots, where there in the bottom you can find n number of bot actions. So create sprint bot action allows you to create a sprint. You can name the sprint, add members who you wanted. Say I want my marketing team members to be added to a particular sprint that I'm running. I'll add them. And then if I want to run stand up, I said what stand up responses are. If I want to know what my team is currently working on weekly, I'll select weekly Monday as my option and disable all other options. And then run stand ups on particular day. Whatever questions I want to ask them, I'll add. One is compulsory. If I want to know more about whatever they are working on, I'll add more questions, link it to a particular channel, and then create a sprint right from here. Also, if I want to view responses of the sprints that are already been running, view responses will pull in all the answers for me. If I have no sprint running, I'll be pulled with this. Say for example, Scrum bot. So if a stand-up response has been put in and it's running currently, by clicking on respond, I can put in my answers for the stand-up that's been running currently. So view responses help you view all the responses. Sprint history shows you all the sprints that you have run until now. My work item shows all the work items that have been posted under your name. If you don't have any, it will come like this. If you have work items, it will come like this. You can view the work items for all your team members and view the details in it, and also the completion date will be listed here. So active sprints will list all your active sprints in the bots window. So this is how Scrum bot works. The next integration for today is Google Drive. As well known, Google Drive is a file storage and synchronization service developed by Google. With Google Drive extension with Click, you can enable your team to collaborate faster with an unmatched speed. You can search and share your files in Google Drive directly from your Clicks account without changing tabs. Imagine you can search for files in your Google Drive, you can share it, you can download it, you can view it instantly right from your Click window. Let's see how it works. So we already saw how message actions work in projects integration. Likewise, if you want to add any particular image in a conversation to Google Drive, you can just hover over the image, click on the ellipsis icon, more options, and then click on the option add to Google Drive. This will instantly add any image or folder that's been posted in your conversation to Google Drive within a gens. You need not switch tabs, download the image, and then go add it as a folder in Google Drive or image in Google Drive. You can do it instantly right from within your conversation window. Likewise, /G drive command will pull in any folder or image from your Google Drive right into your conversation window. Say your manager asks for a sales report that you have put up, and then you want to share it with him instantly in the conversation. All that you have to do is type /G drive in the text box, and then followed by the keyword. Say I have named it as sales. I type the keyword sales, and all the folders or documents related to that keyword will be listed. And clicking on that particular sales plan that I want to share, I'll share it instantly. It will be shared instantly in the conversation with my manager. So this is how /G drive commands work. And let me quickly go and show you how the widget works. Widget is something that comes with the integration. It comes with most of the integrations. A single place, a hub for all your actions. So widgets and Google Drive widget. So Google Drive widget has 4 tabs, as you can see. Under recent, all the recently engaged images or folders will be visible along with the date it's been uploaded and by the person it's been uploaded. You can view or download those files or folders right from here. Under starred, all your starred folders or files or images will be available. You can also view or download it right from here. Under my drive, all the files and folders that comes inside your, all the folders comes inside your drive will be here. You can open a particular folder and download the images in that, or you can also view what all comes inside a particular folder. Shared with me is where it's exclusively for all the files and folders that's been shared with you by another person. Here also you have two options to view and download. So this is a Google Drive widget where you can get in all the information that is in your Google Drive and also view or download the files and folders right from here. So let me go quickly back to the presentation. So using the Google Drive widget to summarize, you can pull in all your files into Qlik and also add images or folders from Qlik to your Google Drive. It's a to and fro. It works both ways for you. So the next integration is Polbot for Qlik. You can create and run simple polls and empower yourself with rich data for making swift and unbiased decisions using the poll integration for Qlik. In this working from home scenario, we cannot just simply look at our users or employees in the desk and ask which design to go on and then take a decision quickly. So while working from home, one good option is polls that comes in handy to take effective decisions and quickly. Say if you want to decide on a new design for a new campaign, all that you have to do is go and run a quick poll in any channel. I'll go share my screen and show you how it works. Yes. Let's go to the poll bot. So this is how the poll bot will look like. And like all other bots, you'll have certain bot actions. And create a poll is one option which allows you to create a poll in any conversation. Say I want to know which design is best. I'll type the question, which design you think is the best, and so on, and select a duration for which I want to run the poll. Say if I want the poll to run for 24 hours, a whole day, I'll select that. Two options here is design 1 and design 2. I'll add design 1 and design 2, and then you can choose to show the results for all the participants, or if you want the results to be viewed only by you, you can choose the only me option. Likewise, if you choose all participants, you have to choose if you like to run the results forever or any time. If you want the results to be visible anytime or after voting or after the poll ends, you can configure that to configure the result type. If you want to show only the vote count or along with the participant's name, modify choices. Select a chat in which you want to run the poll. Say I want to run it for the platform support people. I'll select Qlik platform support channel and quickly run the poll. Create the poll. This poll will be run in the selected channel or chat that I have selected, and then by clicking on public polls bot action, all the polls that's currently running will be visible. If there's no poll running in your organization, you will be posted with a message card like this. So help is one option which will provide you with all data or all information that a poll bot can do. Here the poll bot gives you all four information that it can perform. Run a poll action in any chat will quickly run a poll. Also, you can invoke a poll from any chat using the /poll command. So /poll command helps to invoke and run a chat. See, I typed /poll and executed it. It asks me for confirmation and then quickly create a poll thing comes. You need not actually go to the poll bot and then start a poll. In any conversation, by giving /poll command and executing it, you can start a poll. So this is how the poll bot works. So if you want to take quick decisions on any matters of importance, you can quickly start a poll, run it in any channel of your choice, and pull in the details that you want from your employees or team. So this is how poll bot integration for Qlik works. You can run a poll instantly, and using polls widget, like how we have widget for Google Drive, we also have widget for polls. In this widget, you can see all the completed polls And under My Participants, you can pull out a list of all the polls that you have participated and view the results anytime you want. And under Configurations, you can pull out a report for all the polls that happened in a particular point of time. Say I want to pull out the stats for all the polls that went live in the past week. I will set a particular time period and all past week data will be pulled out under Configurations tab in the poll widget. So we also saw how poll bot and all the three poll bot actions work. So with that, we are moving on to our fifth integration, and the next is Integrately for Zoho Click. So Integrately is one-click automation app which enables you to connect multiple apps with ease. It's just like Zapier. With this integration, you can create custom integrations between Click and over 250 plus business applications without writing a single line of code. Yes, you heard me right. I'm saying that you can connect your 250 other third-party applications with Click from one single platform, and that's Integrately for you. So Integrately helps you automate and streamline your work within Click without having to switch tabs to other apps. For example, here, this is how the Integrately homepage will look like, where you can connect with the app that you want. That's your first stage. Say, for example, here I am connecting SurveyMonkey application with Zoho Click. I have configured it first, I've connected it first, and my next step here will be to configure what all actions or notifications that I would like to receive and Click from SurveyMonkey. So here I have configured post a notification or direct message in Zoho Click when a survey response is received in SurveyMonkey. This is the option that I have configured here. You can configure n number of actions like this. If you want a channel message to be posted when a response is added to a survey, you can configure that way. If you want to broadcast a bot message for everyone in Click when a response is added or when a new survey is created, you can configure that too. Likewise, you can connect n number of apps and configure specific actions or notifications that you would like to receive in chat channels or bot messages, and run the automation right from within Click. So that's Integrately for you, Integrately integration for Click for you. So to quickly summarize, we've seen 5 major integrations out of 10. Starting off with Zoho Projects, we moved on to Scrum, Google Drive, Polbot, and Integrately. So all these 5 integrations, as I already said, will come in handy when you come in handy in all phases of your project management life cycle. Zoho Projects can be used for the entire project management life cycle, Scrum for your implementation phase, Polbot for your implementation, or the ideation phase itself. Say you're ideating for a new project and one of your teammates says we can go up with one particular type of project, and another teammate suggests another idea. You can quickly run a poll in the ideation channel asking which idea do you think is better and get your answers and take decisions quickly. That way, Polbot helps you in the ideation phase also. Moving on, we saw Integrately. If you're having or managing n number of applications for a particular project, you can integrate it all in a single particular platform like Integrately and pull notifications inside Click without needing to switch tabs at all. So Google Drive, file sharing is one inevitable thing that is involved in our day-to-day works itself. Be it a small project or just a simple task, file sharing is involved in all of our routines. So Google Drive integration comes in handy at that point where you can share files or folders instantly in any conversation or add images or folders from your conversation to Google Drive instantly. So we have seen all 5 integrations. Moving on, you will be thinking, until now I've been showing the next integration slides and suddenly this pops up in between with the basic teams names. I'll explain you why. So far, we've been saying about integrations that is specifically which makes project management and collaboration easier, right? So now we'll narrow down and look at integration for five major teams that almost every organization has. Irrespective of the size of the organization, most of the organizations will have these five major teams: sales, marketing, finance, support, and IT development. So this also is intertwined with the project management life cycle. All these teams work together in collaboration to make your project a success, right? So without the sales team, your product or your service cannot be sold in the market or being took to the customer's hands. Without marketing, you cannot create awareness among your customers. And without finance is a base for planning a project, and without it, nothing would run in the bottom. Customers are center, so customer support comes as priority. And IT development, who will develop our product or project in place. Having a plan alone is not important, right? We need our developers to work on it. So what we are now going to do is see one integration specifically for each team. Say an integration for sales team alone, an integration for marketing team alone, and likewise, and see how it can help these particular teams. Sales comes in the end of the funnel, but let's start off with sales. Pipedrive integration for Click. Sales team not only increases revenue, but they also strongly impact brand reputation, long-term customer relationships, retention of customers, and overall business growth. So Pipedrive is a sales customer relationship management tool that is basically a CRM tool. With Pipedrive extension for Zoho Click, you can monitor deals and manage all phases of your sales activities from Click. Say from lead generation to signing up, to making them sign up and then winning a client, everything can be managed right from within Click using Pipedrive extension for Click. You can streamline your sales process and progress efficiently with swift actions and follow up from within Click. Let's see how Pipedrive bot can be used. So using the create deal bot action, you can create a sales deal instantly, a new deal in Pipedrive from within Click. Say that you get an information that a deal has been striked off and it's in process. All that you can do is simply click on the create deal bot action, give it a title, the organization name or whatever can be the title, associate the person who is working on that particular deal, give the organization name and the owner of the organization. If it's a new organization with which you're striking a deal, you can opt for the option new organization. Enter the deal value, approximate deal value, and then add a deal in the Pipedrive tab account instantly right from within Click using the create deal option. You can also track all your open deals or the deals that have been closed already using the bot menu action, track your deals. So here, by using the option view, you can view all the deals that you've created already. As you can see here, view open deals. So view my deals will open all the open deals that's been there with the person, owner name, status, and the deal value. Likewise, all your my deals option will provide you with information of all the deals that you are handling currently. So here you can see one action, help. Help is nothing but it works a similar way like how it worked in poll bot. Help bot menu action, all the bots will pull your information on how the bot basically functions. Say I suddenly forgot what the create deal option will do. By clicking on help, it will tell me what create deal bot action will do, or what configure bot action will do, or what view bot action will do. So let's see what configure does. You can associate a channel, configure updates, and receive notification regarding your deal's progresses and other new activities through Pipedrive bot using the configure option. Like how you configure a particular channel and map it with your project in the project's integration. You can map a particular channel, say a sales channel for this sort, and configure it, and all your notifications will be posted in that particular bot. in that particular channel. If a deal is won, if a deal is striked, if a new deal is added, if a deal is assigned to a particular person, notifications will be instantly posted in the sales channel so that all your sales team members can be updated and stay on top of all the deals that's currently running, or get an information of who's handling what deals and go to that particular person for any information that's needed, and likewise. So this is how Pipedrive extension for Click helps the sales team collaborate together right from one place without needing to switch tabs to pull information or contact persons. So next comes our marketing team, and our seventh integration is Google Analytics for Zoho Click. Marketing teams, they have tasked with everything from building awareness for your brand to promoting products and services and providing customer service and engagement in public forums. Everything is taken care by them in this front. And one of the tasks that they handle is optimizing websites and generating traffic. One major tool that almost every marketer uses to track and report website traffic and engagement is Google Analytics. But though we don't use it in Zoho because we have our own in-house analytics tools, mostly people use Google Analytics outside. It's a web analytics service that provides statistics and basic analytics tools for SEO and marketing purposes, right? So Google Analytic extension for Click empowers your team's discussions with right data that's accessible instantly. So using the bot action compare, you can see different bot menu actions. We'll start off with compare. Using compare, you can pull out all the associated websites comparison data for a specific period. If there are any marketing persons in the session, you can understand what I'm talking about metrics here. So here, if you'll have to first configure a particular website, say I want to pull data for my particular homepage, my organization's web homepage, I'll map that particular homepage using the option configure, and then on clicking compare, I will be provided with the comparison data for a period of 1 month or a week that I have selected for the web page or homepage that I have configured. And using the bot menu action reports, I can pull automated reports for all the web page, for the web page that I have configured with the account name, with the scheduled type. Weekly is scheduled here. For weekly report, he will be pulled out. If you want a yearly or a monthly report, you can configure that and pull it also. Help bot menu action here also provides you information on how the bot works. And the next bot menu action is charts. So Google Analytics bot also help generate charts for customer metrics and display notifications for a website of your choosing. Some people will be okay with numbers, say like numbers to be listed with this way in the comparison data, but some of us will be more convenient in analyzing data from a chart view. So in that case, if you're a charts person or a data tab person, you can opt for the option charts in the bot menu action. The other is shortcuts. Simple shortcuts, like if you want, for example, say you want to see the screen views, that is the mobile, which screen is used to view the particular web page. If you want to take the screen views and the real-time report of your app screen views, just type screen views keyword in the Google Analytics bot and it will pull you a real-time screen view report. It's a very conversational bot. Say if you want to get the top countries, pull out the list of all the top countries based on user engagement for a particular website, just type top countries in the bot and send the message, and instantly all the report for top countries based on user engagement will be pulled inside with the bot. Likewise, for like how we saw in the past integrations, you can map a particular marketing channel with this Google Analytics bot, and all your notifications will be posted in that particular channel instead of the bot's window. So this is Google Analytics integration for Click. We've already seen sales and marketing team. Next is finance team. So finance teams are another key element for success of business organizations and operations. As well as keeping company finances in check, financial professionals play their part in shaping the future direction and growth of a business. Zoho Expense is one powerful integration within the Zoho suite, excuse me, to handle travel and expenses, control spending, and customize and automate business tasks. So with Zoho expense integration for Click, you can stay up to date with all expenses of your organization right from within Click. So here in this screenshot, as you can see, an expense has been approved and that notification will be instantly posted in your finance channel. If an expense is rejected, that also will be instantly posted. So this help keeps all the finance team members, or if you're mapping it to the particular channel where all your members are there, it will help keep you a tab on all the finances that's been, I mean, a request that's been raised can be tracked, a request that's been approved can be tracked, a request that's been denied can be tracked right from within the Click window. Using the bot's menu action, you can submit, approve, or reject responses directly from your Zoho Expense bot. I'll quickly screen share and show you how that works. Zoho Expense bot looks like. I hope you all can see my screen. Let me quickly go Zoho Expense bot. Okay, instead of searching here, I can go to bots, show all. Oops, give me a minute. Okay, Zoho Expense bot is here. I'll show you how it works. So there are two bot menu actions here. One is upload a receipt. If a receipt is being approved or rejected, I can upload a receipt right from here. You can view the report number or receipt PDF also here. As you can see here, there are n number of reports that's been expense reports that's been pulled posted in Zoho Expense. You can pull it right from here. You can see the start date when the request was raised, end date, and if it's approved or not, and the amount also, a particular amount that's been approved or rejected, right from within the bots window here. If you configure a particular channel, all your expenses data or receipts will be pulled out or put in that particular channel. So invite user basically lets you invite a person or an admin to be added to the Zoho expense account in the account that you maintain right from within the Click window. So this is how you can keep track of your finances and keep your team updated using the Zoho expense integration for Click. The last before one in the lot is message board integration for Zoho Click. This comes under the customer support team. So customer support represents the resources within your company that provides technical assistance to customers after they purchase a product or service. So this particular team comes in after your project management implementation stage is complete. Once when you've implemented and opened the product or service for all your customers, customer support team comes in handy. So since a customer will often seek out support when they are in need of help, a customer support team must be easy to contact, available, and responsive at all times. So MessageBoard integration is an omni-channel communication platform which is built for global scale. You can communicate with your customers via various channels such as WhatsApp, Messenger, Line, Instagram, WeChat, or SMS right from within Click using these integrations. We may not always say that all our customers are using a particular type of channel for communication, right? Some may be using a professional communication software, or some may be users in a B2C setting where they use different consumer chat apps like these. When they message you from various channels like these, you can actually respond right from within Click in all these channels. Say for example, if I'm a customer support executive and a customer of mine is using WhatsApp, if he sends a message to me in that WhatsApp channel with message board integration for Click, it will be opened as a separate chat for me in the Click window, and I can type my response here. In sending it will be posted for him in WhatsApp. I am thinking you're getting me clearly. This is how the message bird, homepage will look like. Here, I have configured Telegram, I've configured Messenger and Line. Likewise, I can configure WhatsApp also. So if the channel is mapped here and a user posts a message for me in Telegram, it will be opened as a separate chat. That particular chat in Telegram will be opened from within inside Click, and the message will be posted here. I can instantly respond to this person in Telegram right from within Click. So also slash message board command helps you pull out a channel instantly and respond from within Click. So this is how message board integration works. Basically, it helps you respond in all different channels that your customer communicates with you. It opens every single conversation posted in different channels as a new chat window inside Click, wherein you can respond easily and attend to all your customers in a particular time, be it messages from different channels or not. So our last integration for the day, and it's for all our IT developers out there, which is GitHub integration for Click. A developer engages in identifying, designing, installing, and testing a software system they have built for a company from the ground level. It can range from creating internal programs that can help businesses to be more efficient to producing systems that can be sold on open market. So GitHub is the largest and most advanced development platform in the world, and with GitHub integration for Click, developers now can manage their code from inside the Click window. The GitHub bot simplifies your workflows, and the bot menu actions allows you here, as you can see, I'm zooming in. The bot menu actions, various bot menu actions are here. We'll see one by one. So you can view all your repositories, all your comments, all your issues in GitHub directly from Click using the your repo. I'll start from connect repo now. So if you want to, there'll be a lot of repositories that one maintains in the GitHub platform. So if I want to connect a particular repository, all that I have to you do is use the connect repo bot action. Select the repository name, map it with a particular channel. We are mapping it because if you want all your notifications to be pulled into the development channel, then I map the development channel and connect that particular repository. After connecting that repository, if I click on the bot menu action, your repos, all the repositories that holds commits and issues for me, for those that I am responsible of, will be pulled, and I can view all the commits and issues associated to that particular repository. See here, all repos are here. All the repositories are listed here. Owner is Rufus here, and all his contents, commits, and issues can be viewed by him from within here using the your repo bot action. So now we have seen your repo and connect repo. Say if at any particular point of time I want to disconnect a particular repository and connect another, I can use the disconnect option here. And the help bot menu action helps me pull all information about what a bot action can do anytime from within the bot window. So to sum up, you can view all your repositories, commits, issues, and also pull a list of all your commits and issues separately using the your repo bot action. And one other thing is using the /GitHub command, you can also invoke the same action that your repo does. If you don't want to go find the bot and then click your repo to pull the information of all your commits and issues, all that you can do is type /GitHub in a conversation and pull information instantly. So with that, we have seen all 10 integrations for today, starting off with the first 5 integrations exclusively for project management and collaboration, and the rest 5 for the same cost but narrowing down to specific teams. Pipedrive for sales, analytics for marketing, expense for finance, MessageBot for customer support, and GitHub for all the developers out there. So yes, we're done with all 10 integrations. Now, other than integrating tools like these from the Zoho Suite or third-party applications, Click holds various niche features that can help you collaborate better and be more efficient. We run webinars monthly and on demand to take you through the demo of Click. But now I'm not going to do that. But as I already said in the agenda, I'll quickly share my screen and show you very few niche features of Click that can help you collaborate better on your day-to-day work. So let me quickly go share my screen. I hope you all are able to see my screen. As I already said you, once when I log into Click daily on my workday, this is how the screen will look like. I'll take you through all the remote work features in Click. I already said you in the beginning, right? My favorite one is the remote work features because it helps me imitate my office setting right inside Click. Just like swiping your ID once when you walk into office, I can check in and check out using the check in and check out option. And statuses help me let others know my availability. If it's a very busy day, I sign in with the status engaged at work. If I go on breaks, lunch breaks, I choose for this option. If I go on for short breaks, I choose this status. And if I'm available completely for collaboration, I choose available for collaboration. I can also custom create my statuses. Now I'm hosting a webinar for you. So I can just type hosting a webinar and then keep it as my status and let my team members know that I'm hosting a webinar currently. Likewise, you can use statuses in remote work to let others know what you're doing currently. And this is the department view where I can see how many of my teammates are at work, how many are away, and what are the group meetings that's been currently going on or that those have scheduled. Just like when you walk into office and see who are all at desk and who are all at cafeteria, you can walk into Click and see who are at work and who are away. So these are the basic features of remote work. You can also instantly start a group call, schedule meeting, and run a meeting instantly when you convene on a Monday or when you leave on a Friday. I'm not going to explain each and everything, but the one other major important thing that's a USP of Click, I would say, is its admin panel capabilities that it offers. To run a sound and a productive organization, admin panel capabilities is a must. So, right from adding and managing users to configuring access for each and every single module, I can configure messages. I can configure every module. Say I don't want remote work for my organization, I disable it. Or if I don't want a particular feature under remote work, I'll disable it. Likewise, I can configure each and every feature, add users, create departments, teams, configure policies. And here, one added benefit for you today is Zoho People integration. This is not the 11th one, but then an added benefit or a tip for you in between. You can integrate Zoho People integration right from the admin panel and pull in all your employees' data into Click. So once after integrating, if you go and click on the People's tab, you can find all your users or your department users alone or your direct reports alone. All the data from people will be pulled in by enabling Zoho People integration. This is an inbuilt integration, unlike others. If you want to go and install all these integrations for Click, all that you have to do is click on the extensions icon in the top bar and go to Marketplace. There's one other way. You can directly go and search for Zoho Click Marketplace, and then you'll be landed on Zoho Click exclusively for Click. This marketplace is exclusively for Click. I will put this link in the chats tab so that you all can go and explore all the different kinds of integrations that's available for Click. So in the marketplace, you can find all integration, install them easily, and once installed, they'll be seen under the tab installed. You can anytime disable or enable that, but you need not reinstall or completely uninstall a particular integration. Say if I don't want Asana for 1 month, I can disable it and enable it after a month or so. So clicking on the extensions will take you to Marketplace and take a look at all your installed extensions.